everybody, I am Rajnandini Lobhepatil. I am from class 7th. I am from Dr. Kadam Gurukul. I am standing before you all to deliver a brief speech on an eminent personality who was by profession a lawyer, activist, politician and a writer. Yes, I am talking about Vinayak Damodar Savarkar. He was born to a Brahmin Hindu family on 28 May 1883 at Bhagur Nashik district. He was very brave and so earned a nickname called Veer, that is, a courageous person. His brother was a strong source of influence in his life, but at a very early age, he lost his father Damodar Pant Savarkar and mother Radhabai. Vinayak Savarkar and Ganesh Savarkar started Mitra Mela, a revolutionary secret society at Nashik in 1899. It was one among several such melas functioning in Maharashtra at that time, which believed in the overthrow of British rule through armed rebellion. In 1904, in a meeting attended by 200 members, Vinayak Savarkar renamed it as Abhinav Bharat. When he was still a student of Ferguson College at Pune, the society grew to include several hundred revolutionaries with political activists and various branches in parts of India, extending to London after Savarkar went to study law. So see, when Savarkar went to study law, the society grew to include several hundred revolutionaries. Also, it carried out a few assassinations of British officials, after which Savarkar brothers were convicted and imprisoned. In India, Ganesh Savarkar had organized an armed revolt against Morlimento reforms in 1909. The British police implicated Savarkar in this investigation for allegedly plotting the crime. Hoping to evade and arrest, Savarkar moved to Madame Kamar's home in Paris. He wrote 38 books in English and Marathi. The best known of his books were a part of his historical study, 2 novels, poetry and plays, and many. The 2 books that he wrote were The Indian War of Independence and his most popular pamphlet, Hindutva, Who is a Hindu? He had mainly 3 other siblings, namely Ganesh, Narayan and Maina. He was nevertheless arrested on 13 March 1910. In the final days of freedom, he wrote a letter to his close friend, planning his escapes and knowing that he would be most likely to be shipped to India. Savarkar asked his friend to keep track on which ship and route would be taken through. When the ship reached the port, Savarkar escaped from itself in the hope that his friend might be there to receive him. So he escaped from his cell. Oh shit! His friend was late to receive him in a car. The alarm had been raised and Savarkar was rearrested. The French port officials handed him back to the British in contravention of international law. On return to India, Savarkar was sentenced with 2 life terms imprisonment of totally 50 years and was moved to cellular jail in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. After 1937, he started traveling widely, becoming a forceful orator and writer. Social and political unity, advocating Hindu social and political unity. So see how he taken these efforts. So now I am going to recite a very beautiful poem which is written by Veer Savarkar. So let me start. Oh, the invaders have weighed Mother Earth down. Beautiful temples they have razed to the ground. Oh, the wicked ones killed the scared cow on sight. Vedas, Shastras, so tend is their plight. The Brahmins with kicks of arrogance were played. So the Almighty as valiant Shivaji was incarnate, for deliverance and that the wicked shall be dead. The Almighty as valiant Shivaji was incarnate, beholding the persecution of Hindu land. Mother Earth became red and so very hot. In rage to annihilate assailants, the Mother Earth Shivaji begot. Gods, demigods, heavenly singers celebrate. The Almighty as valiant Shivaji was incarnate. To Rama Kaushalya, Krishna Yashoda is low, well matched. The mother son Shiva Jiza duo. How Sri Rama the demons did vanquish. Just to the invaders Shiva will banish. with talents just like the waxing moon burgeoning. The almighty as valiant Shivaji was incarnate. Victory to Sri Rama everywhere was heard. The great sent Randas before Shivaji appeared. Shivraya his forehead on Swami's feet placed. Swami then Shivba with blessing graced. Now I am going to tell you one thought which is very inspirational, which is written by Veer Savarkar. Every person is a Hindu who regards and owns this Bharat Bhumi, this land from the Indus to the seas, as his fatherland as well as holy land. That is consequently the so-called Aboriginal or hill tribes land. That is consequently the so-called Aboriginal or hill tribes also are Hindus, because India is their fatherland as well as their holy land of whatever form of religion or worship they follow. हे मातृभूमी तुझ्यासाठी मरण ते जनन तुझ विना जनन ते मरण. Next, like a parrot caught in a cage or a deer that enters a trap, this is your trickery. शुक पंजरी व हरिण शिरावा पाशी ही फसगत झाली तैशी. So I think you might have understood my speech very clearly. And Veer Savarkar was really a great leader. He was also known as Swatantra Veer Savarkar simply in Marathi language. Also, Veer Savarkar is really an inspirational and a motivational person for us. Do you agree with this? Yes, I am fully and confidently agree with this, that he was really a great person, because he taken a lot of efforts towards his country, towards his goals. Okay, so I think you might have understood my speech. At last, I would like to say that Veer Savarkar died on 26 February 1966 at Mumbai. Thank you and have a wonderful day.